Hello. Okay, so survived the first week of chemo, and I just met with my oncologist. So I just stepped back a little bit so I could see. Look, I wanted to see exactly how much weight I am losing right now, because I am losing weight, y'all. It does seem weird to be losing weight during chemo, and you have to take steroids, but I'm going to stick with everybody is different. And the steroids that they're giving me, they don't make me hungry. They make me sleepy and they make my head hurt. So there's that. And he asked if those symptoms were immediate. Yes. I was sleepy and my head started hurting immediately when I took it. So, yeah. So if this, the beginning is how this is going to go, I need to stock up on Tylenol. So I did. I got me some Tylenol. Y'all, look. I found my favorite ice cream in a store. Oh, shoot. Wait a minute. I'm making a mess. And I wanted some so bad because they did not have none at Walmart. Y'all see that? Chunky Monkey. You see what's in it? Y'all good. Good. Shout out to Ben and Jerry's. Who would have thought putting bananas and chocolate and walnuts together? Listen, it's a hell of a mix. But yeah. So, and this little shirt, y'all, I got it at Shein. So it is too big. It is a 4X. So I wore it, tucked the end, and left the back kind of hanging, but not really. Just, out. So, and of course, I finally combed my hair because I haven't combed it since chemo. Brushed it. I'm sorry, not comb. Brush. I haven't brushed it since chemo because I had put leave-in conditioner on it for chemo, and I just didn't do anything to it. So I will wash it next week because we go to the barbershop, and I got 2 other doctor's appointments next week. So there's that. 2 doctor's appointments, and then we go to the barbershop at the end of the week, and then the following week is chemo. So I will see him again after each treatment. Let's put it that way. After each treatment, I will see him, and go from there. But he likes that I am keeping track of how I feel and what's going on a day-to-day basis. And he liked the fact that I don't just take any medication without asking, because y'all, look, it's dangerous to take medicine while you're going through chemo, because there are some medicines that they do not want you to take. And I knew that, but I couldn't remember which ones. But I was like, instead of me just doing that, I would just wait. I mean, if the most you want me to take for my headache is Tylenol, then I'll take it. But if that headache resurfaces, then I'm going to take a sinus pill this time. because that means because I'm no longer on the steroids. So what could be causing a headache this time? See what I'm saying? Also, my face, my cheeks. I don't know how many times I done started this video over. My cheeks are always going to be flush. So I don't know what it is, but this is what chemo is doing to my face. So I'm always gonna look like I'm blushing. I was like, it's so funny, but it's cute. And I have these dark. My eyes is on around my eyes, y'all guys. Look, dark. I did order me some eye patches. They should be here today from Amazon. I'm gonna try those. Cause I heard they had really good reviews on them, so I got those. Also, my face is breaking out. You can see one pimple there. There's another one right in here. There's another one there, and there's another one. Yep, you can see it right there. I mean, cause y'all already know I got moles on my face, but this right here on my cheek is not a mole. Yeah, and then so on top of these little pimples coming back, my eczema has came back too, on the sides of my nose and down in here. It doesn't look as dark right now because, but I guess if I picked you up and brought you closer to my face, then you'll be able to see it. But I'm not gonna do that because they're probably inflamed. Because I did not put no sunscreen on my face. And I mainly didn't do it because I used Clean and Clear on my face. Which, of course, Clean and Clear is for the pimples themselves, to get them to go away. But it inflames my eczema. So, there's that. So when I was leaving out this morning, I didn't even... My lips are still chapped. I mean, not right now, but I mean, I have to keep Aquaphor on them. And I drink tons of water. My urine is clear, but that's not going to clear my face. Because I'm still forgetting the number one thing. I am going through chemo. I'm eating healthy. It still doesn't matter, but they know that because my blood work shows that I'm eating healthy. Well, a protein-based diet, which is why my protein is so high. Yeah. And so he doesn't anticipate any bad blood work coming back. So I said, hey, we gonna get through this. That means we gonna have all my chemo sessions are gonna be on time, and he will not push anything back. So, yay me. Let's do this. So I have all my treatments as scheduled. Yes, that's a blessing. So I'm like, yeah, because he was like, you sure this ain't coming from you coloring your hair? I was like, no, I colored my hair after I seen you the last time. See, you went on vacation, so when I came back for chemo, you didn't see me. My hair was already colored, and I wore my little tunnels to match my hair and everything. I was like, see, you missed the whole little show. You missed it. Not my fault, but I hope you had fun on your vacation. So... But yeah, because he was like, yeah, you're not supposed to color your hair while you're going through chemo. I said, but I wasn't going through chemo when I colored it. See? And I won't be coloring it again. I would just let this color fade on its own. And once chemo is done, I will color my hair. You better believe it. Because this gray is going to come in and be a force to reckon with when I go to color my hair again. So, it would just stay this blue. And trust me, nobody thinks blue is my favorite color, so I'm not worried about that. So he was like, but I like it. I said, yeah, you, my mom, my oldest daughter, my barber, and the few other people in the family whose favorite color is blue. Yeah, y'all like it. So it doesn't matter if I like it. I did it because, yeah, I used up all this color. It's pretty though. It is a pretty sapphire blue. I used it up so that way I can use up the rest of the colors that I have. But I'm like, I'm not gonna color my hair until I'm done. I mean, I ain't thinking about my hair right now. I'm thinking about all this other crazy mess that's going on with me. Like, yes, y'all, I have chemo brain, and I am truly, truly fighting it. I am truly, truly fighting it. And he knows, my oncologist knows this, and he's seen it. He literally watched me fight it in his office, and he was like, it's okay. It's okay. And I was like, now you see why I'm saying I feel weird? But it's not just in my head, it's my whole body, you know? But I'm like, the good part about right now is I feel good enough to work out, which is what I've been doing. Yeah, this shirt is big, but I'm not gonna mess with this shirt. It is big because it is a 4X. And again, I mean, you know, I'm not gonna be too upset because it's not that noticeable, and I can fix it to where, you know, you see how I just adjusted that and just adjusted. It's still cute. But what I do think I'm gonna have my mom do is put those things on the side to kind of ruche the side, so it'll just hug me, and I, you know, won't have to worry about it. Because I do like this top, but I don't want don't want to mess with it. But cinching in the sides, yeah. And I don't care about no skin showing, because, yeah, I don't care. Honey, I don't care. But no skin's on the show. This shirt is big, y'all. But it fit perfect when I had bigger boobs. So, there's that. But I'm learning how to work with my wardrobe, because this is one of many dress shirts that I have, but they're not all like this. I seen this on Shein and was like, that'll go with these dress pants that I got. But of course, I'm not wearing those dress pants. It's too hot. It is 90 degrees, and I'm not gonna wear those. But I'm just wearing some jeans, and they are. See how I got them? I hope y'all can see that, because I went by there so quick. I don't even know if y'all seen it. Okay. Yeah. And then of course I have my little red shoes. Yeah. It's funny because y'all know when I go to the pharmacy to pick up my prescription, and the pharmacist there knows. The pharmacist there is seeing my car, so that's kind of cheating. But every time I walk in, he's like, tell me your favorite color without telling me your favorite color. And while everybody's looking around, I'm just sitting there giggling, looking crazy. I just keep saying cheater. Because you already know my favorite color. And nobody thinks blue's my favorite color. I just said that. I repeated myself, didn't I? Yeah. So, nobody thinks that. It's funny, one lady did say blue, and everybody just kind of looked, red band, red plugs. And of course, my shoes were red. I had on my red Vans, so... And I can't think if I had on the red pants or the red shirt. Something else was red on me. But I'm always having something with red in it. So, oh, my book bag is red. But yeah, so y'all, I don't, I don't want to do no more chemo. I swear I want to do no more chemo. I don't want to do it. I don't. I just, these side effects. Cause he said I'm gonna start feeling really, really good from here on until I start taking the steroids again. And I was like, yeah. I said, so I'm gonna start working out every day from now until then. And then when I start taking the steroids, I'm gonna stop. Okay. So yeah. Cause when I went for chemo, I was I weighed 230. Now, let me see. Hold on. Let me check something real quick. Okay. So, hold on, y'all. Let me get to these numbers. Okay. So, no, I take that back. I was 231 when I got chemo. So, hold up. Oncologist. So, let me see. God, my weight fluctuated all that week. So I went from 226 to 228 to when I seen my oncologist, I was 223. So, and then when I had chemo, I was 231. So, it's like 8 pounds. And then today I am down 227. But my blood pressure was low. And everything else is good. Did I tell y'all how intense my hot flashes are now? So yeah, you can take Tylenol stuff and sinus stuff. And if I have heartburn, I can take that medicine too. It's the Aleve, ibuprofens, Advils. Those are the ones they have a problem with. Y'all, 2 different books. Because y'all know this is my happy planner that, yeah, I kind of didn't want to keep all this stuff in, but since I'm not having that many chemotherapy treatments, I'm just keeping everything. This is for my chemo. But then I also have a sheet after each chemo so that I can keep track of any symptoms that arise daily. But yeah, so I'm 227. So we will see what my weight is when I get my next chemo session, we'll see what my weight is, because I am going to work out. No weights, just body weight. From now until then, because I still have to work on doing this. See how far my arms go? Y'all see that? And I should do better than that without, you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm doing? Without having to do that, I should be, yeah. So I got work to do. So I'm not gonna beat myself up. I'm gonna be gentle with me, love on myself, cause this is hard. This is hard. And of course I had to cut my nails down. So I did show him where, like, there's a little spot on this nail. Where's the other one? It's the corner of a nail. It's that one too. And that one. They're just little spots. We not, yeah. We ain't doing that, you know. We know they're there. I can paint my nails if I want to. But other than that, he would say, in his terms, I'm doing good. I'm doing better than most. Me, I don't want to do it no more. But he said, I mean, come on now. I don't know nobody who says, oh, I love chemo. It was the best. You right. There's nobody's going to say they love chemo. But you know what? I'm not going to complain too much. I'm not going to complain. I mean, because even though I don't like what I'm going through, it is better than a lot of side effects that I've heard of that, you know, better than a lot of the things that I've heard, because there was a whole list of side effects, and yeah. And let's start with mine's with the steroids. It's completely different, because steroids usually make you hungry, but I'm losing weight. So he was like, and then nobody ever talks about steroids making them sleepy. And that's the first thing you said, is it made me sleepy and it gave me a headache. So I was more sleepy than I was hungry. So there's that. So I'll deal with it. I just won't work out during the time that I'm taking steroids, because, you know, I don't want steroids to ever make me think I can do more than I can, because I don't want to hurt myself, because these incisions is still closing. So yeah, there's that. I don't want to overdo it. So I'll work out until I start taking them again. And there I am repeating myself, trying to fight it. But yeah, so I'm like, I have goals, but I'm really not going to be hard on myself. Not this year. Next year, yeah, we'll go hard. This year, no, just little mediocre stuff. I said, but the thing that I like is I'm eating what I want to eat. It's not bad food. It's when I want to snack, I'm eating fruit. So I'm eating fruit while I'm warming up my food. I had my dad fix me a pot of beans, and I'm like, yeah, that'll last me for a week. Because if I'm tired and not hungry, that protein will help me. So there's that. And if I eat it twice a day, oh, that's even better. So yeah, and he was like, just let me know if you want me to make you some more. So, you know, I will, because, man, we was tearing them things up. And then all of a sudden he stopped making them. And then I'm like, why you stop making them? I want some beans. I want some beans. So, got my beans. Some navy beans. And what else? Yeah, because he cut the pot on, told me to leave them on overnight, which I did. I didn't stir them until I woke up the next morning. And then he called me and told me when to turn them off. And I'm like, I already turned them off. I cut it on warm. Keep it warm until my lunchtime. Because when I tasted them, it had a different taste to it. And I was like, no, listen, this cannot be happening. I do not want my taste buds to change. So I put them on warm. And then I ate some for lunch. And they were good. So I'm like, yeah, for some reason, at first taste, it was tasting like it was kind of burnt. So I just didn't leave them on any longer. But they're still good. So I'm okay with that. I just don't want my taste buds to change. And yeah. And it was probably because I didn't stir them. So I didn't stir them all the way. But I did. And they're good. And I'm still eating them. And y'all, I'm happy. I'm happy. But I've been eating a lot of fruit. A lot. Watermelon, cantaloupe, cherries, grapes, blueberries, what else? Oh, those mandarin oranges, apples. Yeah, and I eat those while I'm waiting for my food to warm up or whatever. After I eat, if I still want something, then I'll just grab some fruit. But yeah, mainly everything is still protein for me. My pancakes I eat with peanut butter. Oh, my oncologist tried it. He said it was good. So I'm like, see, I told you it wasn't. When you first think of it, it may sound like a weird combo, but it's not. It's not, and it is really a filling breakfast. You have your little pancakes. Yeah. I said, now there's a difference between the pancakes, the frozen pancakes, and the ones that you make. There's a difference. So, if somebody is making me homemade pancakes, I can only eat one with the peanut butter. That's it. That's it. But if you have the little frozen ones, and those come 3 in a pack, so you just put those little 3 in there, and that's it. So I'm like, that's the only difference. But you tried it. I'm happy you tried it, because now you see that it's more filling than what you think. And then it's your drink of choice. If if you're a coffee drinker, you drink your coffee. I'm a tea drinker, so I drink my tea. So there's that. I don't do orange juice because of the acid reflux. And if I do orange juice, it'll be mixed with liquor. But unfortunately, when you're going through chemo, you cannot have no alcohol. So, yeah, I don't want to mess up nothing. I just want to get through this and then celebrate after. So, that's about it, y'all. But I'm going to go ahead and eat my ice cream and get my beans for lunch. My eye patches should be here pretty soon. So I will see y'all in my next video and let y'all know where my weight is and how everything else is going. I typically don't bring up my weight, but so if I'm 227 now, and in theory, if I wasn't going through chemo, I would just drop the 27 pounds and turn everything else into muscle. So now you see where I'm at. And I would just be at 200 pounds, but won't look 200 pounds. Now, if you're following me on Instagram, and you scroll down all my pictures until you see me with weights and working out, guess how much I was then? 200 pounds. See? So now you see where that is coming from. I'm not trying to get all low because I'm not busty anymore. I still got the the hips and the ass. But yeah, I'm not trying to drop that much. I'm just trying to tone everything up, and so that everything could match. And mainly, well, my belly is not as, it's not as protruding as it was. It's actually going down. But yeah, drop the weight. That's about it. Turn everything into muscle. I'll be all right. But that's it. So that's all I'm doing. But the only thing about chemo is the more weight you have on you, the better off you are. So I'm not trying to do too much, but I still want to be able to move my arms. So there's that. I'm just working on my arms right now and keeping my knee moving. Because whatever was bothering you before hurts even worse during chemo. So the good part is I'm taking the loratadine right after the chemo treatment, and then up until Sunday, which helps with joint pain. So it helps with that knee when it want to act funny, because I'm not going to be able to go to my doctor to do the acupuncture on my knee. It's not this chemo visit coming up. It's the next one. That would be my third one. That one is the day that I was supposed to see him, but he didn't have any openings for me to move that appointment up, or a few days before. So I was like, cancel it. I see him, because I see him every 2 months. So I guess I'll see him in October then, because we can't work around it. And I got to do my chemo, so I'll reassess the situation then. But I'm like, according to my calculations, my next appointment with him is not in a way of chemo, because I would see him and then I would have chemo the week after. So we'll see. We will see. But let me go for real this time, so I can grab me something to eat, because I am hungry now. Yeah, as I had my breakfast this morning before I went and seen my oncologist, and then I stopped at the store. I stopped to fill up my gas tank, and then I stopped at the store to grab some more Clean and Clear. And I'm like, look, and some Imodium AD. And then came on home because something happened. Something happened at that Walgreens that I was at, y'all. I don't know if somebody tried to rob that store or I don't know. But let me tell y'all this what's funny. So I pulled up in the parking lot of the Walgreens, playing Down for My old song, Master P and all that. Yeah, okay. So it was funny to pull up in the parking lot and it's like 20 cops out there. I couldn't do nothing but laugh. And then there was a car that was parked 3 cars away from me. As soon as she seen me jump out the car, she was like, "I love your car." I'm like, "Thank you." Man, it was so funny. She was like, "That song." I said, "Shh, we telling our age." Because that song was, whew. I was like, that was the #1 club banger back in the day. Where all the fights and stuff would get started in the club. Oh, that was funny. But yeah, so I don't know. But I spoke to the guy at the register. I didn't even ask him what was going on. I just said hi, and I hope he continues to have a good day. He's like, "You're so sweet. Thank you." I'm serious. This is my store. This is our neighborhood store, you know. And I'm always running into Walgreens for something. But yeah, but something was going on with that light, the traffic light though, and that's a major intersection right there. So there's that. But some of the cops were still in the parking lot when I got out the store. So there's that. But yeah, so let me get off here for real this time, so I can get me something to eat and call my grandson back. He's been calling to check on me. So I will see y'all in my next video. Bye. Stay hydrated.